This is TechCrunch.
Elon Musk confirmed over the weekend reports that Tesla has disbanded the team working on its Dojo AI training supercomputer just weeks after announcing he expected to have Tesla's second cluster operating at scale in 2026. Once it became clear that all paths converged to AI 6, I had to shut down Dojo and make some tough personnel choices, as Dojo 2 was now an evolutionary dead end, Musk posted on X, the social media platform he owns, on Sunday. Dojo 3 arguably lives on in the form of a large number of AI 6 systems on a chip on a single board. After bringing its first Dojo supercomputer to life and powering it with a mix of NVIDIA GPUs and in-house made D1 chips, Tesla had planned to build a second Dojo factory, referred to by Musk as Dojo 2, that would have been powered by a second-generation D2 chip. It appears the D2 chip under development has been shelved, along with the broader Dojo project, as Tesla shifts its focus to its AI 5 and AI 6 chips, which are being manufactured by TSMC and Samsung, respectively. The AI 5 chip is primarily built to power FSD, Tesla's driver assistance system, while AI 6 is designed for both onboard inference, meaning it promises to power self-driving in cars and autonomous capabilities in humanoid robots, and large-scale AI training. It doesn't make sense for Tesla to divide its resources and scale two quite different AI chip designs, Musk posted late Friday evening. The Tesla AI 5, AI 6, and subsequent chips will be excellent for inference and at least pretty good for training. All effort is focused on that. He added that for a supercomputer cluster, it makes more sense to put many AI 5/AI 6 chips on a board, whether for inference or training, simply to reduce network cabling complexity and cost by a few orders of magnitude. One could call that Dojo 3, I suppose, he said. Musk has talked about Dojo since 2019, reiterating that Dojo would be a cornerstone of Tesla's mission to achieve full self-driving and commercialize humanoid robots. Talk of Dojo halted around August 2024, when Musk began touting Cortex instead, a, quote, giant new AI training supercluster being built at Tesla HQ in Austin to solve real-world AI, unquote. It's not clear if Cortex is still in the works. TechCrunch has reached out to Tesla to learn more, as well as to inquire about the fate of the Dojo facility Tesla had invested $500 million to build in Buffalo, New York. The shift in strategy comes at a time when Tesla is experiencing falling EV sales and significant brand damage after Musk's forays into politics. Musk has worked to convince investors that Tesla still has a future in autonomy, despite a slow and limited robotaxi launch in Austin this past June that resulted in numerous reported incidents of the vehicles exhibiting problematic driving behavior. The AI chip race narrative used to be about U.S. national security, but apparently now it's about tariffs. NVIDIA and AMD have agreed to pay the U.S. government 15% of the revenue they make from sales of high-end AI chips to China in exchange for licenses to sell those chips in the country, the Financial Times reported, citing anonymous sources. According to the Financial Times government source, NVIDIA will share revenues from sales of its H20 AI chips in China, and AMD would share a cut of MI308 chip sales. The government has also started issuing licenses for the sale of the two companies' chips, the report said. The Trump administration in April had restricted sales of certain high-performance AI inference chips to China, but paused the ban a couple of months later when NVIDIA promised to make up to $500 billion worth of data center investments stateside. Then in July, the company said it would resume sales of its H20 AI chips to China, which it had designed specifically for sale in the country following restrictions by the Biden administration. We follow rules the U.S. government sets for our participation in worldwide markets, an NVIDIA spokesperson said in an emailed statement. While we haven't shipped H20 to China for months, we hope export control rules will let America compete in China and worldwide. According to U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, NVIDIA's change of course was related to trade discussions with China regarding rare earth elements, which are necessary for making components like rechargeable batteries for electric vehicles. The administration's decision to approve the sale of NVIDIA's H20 chips has its critics. National security experts and former government officials wrote to Lutnick last month, urging the government to reverse course. Mark Zuckerberg has spent 14 years gobbling up his leafy Palo Alto neighborhood, according to a New York Times report that details how the Meta CEO has purchased 11 properties for over $110 million to create his own personal fiefdom in Crescent Park. The piecemeal compound features a main residence, guest homes, manicured gardens, and a pickleball court, even a pool with a movable hydro floor that can turn the swimming area into a dance floor. The pièce de résistance, a 7-foot statue of wife Priscilla Chan draped in flowing silver robes. Beneath his urban stronghold lies 7,000 square feet of subterranean space that neighbors have dubbed the Billionaire Bat Cave. A private school for 14 children also operates in one of the homes, a violation of city zoning codes that doesn't seem to bother city officials, reports The Times. The whole operation has taken a toll on some longtime residents who cite years of construction noise, blocked driveways, and surveillance cameras peering every which way. Neighbor Michael Kieschnick tells the outlet, "No neighborhood wants to be occupied, but that's exactly what they've done." At least Zuckerberg's staff has periodically offered peace gestures, including wine, donuts, and, maybe most tellingly, noise-canceling headphones. That's all for now. For more stories like this one, visit TechCrunch.com.